sexual abuse. That's what we are going to talk about, because the lady that I'm talking to is an expert in that area. But she is also going to share with us about her personal story, not personally as a person who experienced sexual abuse, but as a lady that has worked with people who've gone through rape and gone through traumatic situations.
I tell ladies and young girls that marriage is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
It is so beautiful.
Yes.
Because it's the only institution that is God ordained.
Yes.
And I really campaign for marriages to stand.
Yes.
But when it doesn't stand,
yes.
do you die?
Yes.
Is it the end of life, or now what do you do? When you realize you're no longer the friends that you were when you are getting married. There is no that emotional attachment. It's only if couples now, you're only discussing about school fees, children, properties.
Yes.
That is a sign that both of you, someone is getting some emotional attachment somewhere.
Yes. At what point did you say now it's done, it's done?
Because of that, I went through a lot of issues. I went through a lot of stressing moments. I think I like 5 years of being a Christian, I can't tell anyone.
Yes.
Going to all prayer centers.
Yes.
And I was a counselor. That's why I started by saying my separation never respected my profession.
Yes.
It hit me like the way it hit other women. And I really wanted it to stand.
Yes.
And I tried to use all other methods that any woman would use, which sometimes are so bad, and I became so vulnerable, so woye, so the woye, and those are some of the tricks that women use. Yes. Because he's going out or he's doing this, so every time you are crying, you are woye, you want to tell everyone, you want to call his friends, and so you even become a burden to everyone, including him. Okay. You become a burden to.
Is it probably you are in denial?
All women are in denial, including myself, because who want to see their marriage going? Yeah. I was shocked that God first had to deal with me. Now I'm not dealing with them from books. Not that because I have masters. Those are just like a guideline. But now I'm telling them, when I'm supporting them with experience. It's true. Because most of them would allow themselves to be abused because I don't know what to do. And I remember I also said that. Now who will be paying for my rent? Who will be, you see? All those are the questions that every woman would ask. And so you would allow yourself to be abused, to be either physically, psychologically, or sexually, because you're this vulnerable, you're this depressed. I can't do anything. Especially when it comes to sexual violence. Yes. You know, sexual violence, we are victim of circumstance. Yes. When it comes to intimate partner violence, you're also a victim of circumstance, because probably you are depressed. Probably what we do, we trend our we become powerless, and we give our power to the other person. So you're so powerless. So my main aim in this life and goal is to help women and girls. Mark, you, I'm a mother of boy. I'm also helping boys to bring back their power. That does not mean that they will not be submissive. It means you can be submissive, but you have your own worth. You have your own power. You can say no. And nothing will happen, because what I realized with my journey is when you stand, you make the other person fear. It's true. Those young girls are not able to say, because once they have been threatened, and the people who abuse them, especially sexually, are people very close to them. Yes. It could be a stepfather, unfortunately. Could be an uncle or a cousin. It could be an uncle or cousin, you see. Yes. And so this father is telling this young girl, if you say, I will throw your mother out of this house. And you see, the girl wants to protect the mother, so I can't say. So we tell parents, be close to your children, so that when you see, because there will be signs, they're going to withdraw. And for those young children, we tell them, please come out. Yes. Say, talk about it. We empower them. Come, we treat you and we give you the relevant psychological support.
Why should they go to hospital?
One, within the 72 hours, when you've gone to the hospital, once you've gone through a sexual abuse, you're vulnerable to so many diseases, including HIV, pregnancy, and other STIs. Sorry. But between 24 to 72 hours, we are able to revert. We are able to revert. But after 72 hours, the 104 hour, we can only prevent pregnancy. From that, we cannot do anything. If you have contacted STI, HIV, hepatitis, it becomes very difficult.
And should the person shower? What should when it happens, what should somebody do?
So the first thing, you rush to the hospital. Please do not shower. I know in most cases they feel dirty. And like you had said, it is not your problem. It's the abuser's problem. Yeah, you feel dirty, but for your own sake, come. You see, when we correct that clothes that you are wearing, including the panty, we are able to correct evidence for you. And so it's easy even to get hold of the perpetrator.